Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ignace Aleya and I need a bigger monitor. In today's video, I will be talking about why you should review your work on a real TV instead of a monitor. Alright, so Panasonic Belgium borrowed me this insane TV because they were so certain that if I would see my own work on their TV, I would appreciate it in a completely different way. And spoiler alert, they were right. When I work on a project, I work on a 4K 10-bit monitor that is well calibrated and represents 99.9% of the RGB color workspace, which means that all the colors I see on my monitor are neutral and therefore represent the most realistic color. That's quite nice to be sure that your work looks decent on many different kind of devices because every monitor or screen is different. But one thing that just always blows me away or just motivates me is when I see my own work on a TV or a big screen. It just looks dope, crispier, every single detail gets much more attention, and I just take more time to review how I did my composition, my scene design, and my grading, and I just stand still because it gives me a more realistic perspective of my own work. On a computer screen, that's my workstation. If I see it on a TV, that's where it actually is released, in my opinion. So that's how I look at it. I know a lot of people actually just look at my videos on their PC, but it just looks completely different on a TV, in my opinion, to see my work on a bigger screen. I just really like that a lot. So if you have the chance to put your work on a USB stick or connect it somehow to a TV, plug it in and review your work, and I'm sure you will see your videos in a completely different way. I remember when I started out at 14 years old, I had my Canon 550D, I was making a cool movie, but when I saw it on my crappy PC monitor, I thought it was a shit quality, the camera was too cheap. Then I actually reviewed my work on a TV and it just blew me away. The quality was spot on, especially on this TV from Panasonic, which is a 4K HDR OLED TV, an absolute beast when it comes to resolution and color vibrance. This TV literally brings Hollywood in your living room. I have been reviewing my work on this TV and I have noticed many simple mistakes I made while filming. It just popped. Every single mistake just pops on this TV and makes me realize what I have done wrong, what I can do better in the future. So that's an incredible opportunity to see my work so spot on, so crisp. For example, the exposure imperfections that I have sometimes, they actually aren't really noticeable on a PC monitor, but once I review it on this TV, then I actually regret not having the spot on exposure there, or the grading isn't perfect, or the sharpness isn't on point. It all comes to life on this TV. The actual recording resolution I love to shoot in is Full HD because that allows me to shoot in super slow motion, and on YouTube I didn't quite catch the difference between Full HD and 4K. Okay, there is a difference, but I didn't really pay attention to upgrading my work to a 4K workflow. But when I compare my 4K projects to my Full HD projects on this TV, the difference is literally huge. So that's when I decided to create all my videos in 4K from now on. Of course, if I use super slow motion, I will actually upscale it to 4K or try to shoot in 4K 60 FPS and get the slow motion out of there. The difference is literally insane if you see full HD compared to 4K on a 4K OLED HDR LED TV from Panasonic. For a filmmaker, that's literally the dream. Not even is it interesting to review your own work, but watching movies on this TV allows me to see much more detail, and as I'm a tutorial creator, that's super handy when I want to recreate a visual effects from a movie. But what makes this TV so powerful in reviewing videos? First of all, this TV video quality has been designed together with Hollywood industry experts. So as I said, it has a 4K resolution, which means that it's 4 times higher resolution than Full HD. For those that didn't know that yet, I kind of hope you do, but 4K is really a big deal when it comes to crisp resolution. Full HD, you still can see the pixels. Once you upgrade to 4K, it's really hard to notice any pixels. Of course, it really depends on what monitor you will be seeing your work, but also take note that a lot of other people might see your work on a 4K monitor, so therefore it might be nice to upgrade that workflow. But it's also slower, so yeah, that's up to you. The OLED feature allows deeper blacks and brighter whites, which is also incredible in my opinion. As I said, it also plays high dynamic range HDR video, which means that you will see much more detail in the highlights or the shadows of a video. And it also shows 1 billion colors, which just creates a breathtaking image. Also, a unique Panasonic Absolute Black filter is applied to the surface of the OLED panel to minimize the reflections for a more subtle black and seamless shadows reproduction. And that just makes it look like you're watching a movie on a home theater. Currently, Panasonic offers the best rendering in low and high light gradients. Which is also neat is that it is a smart TV. You can go to YouTube, watch YouTube videos, which is really cool. I have never had a smart TV before this one, so that's really neat. You can also watch Netflix and stuff like that on there, so that's pretty cool. Plenty of stuff they have to offer. Also the ability of easy sharing of images between 2 screens, streaming 4K. The built-in 4K video decoder allows direct playback of 4K content, such as the Netflix 4K high-resolution online video, so that's also very neat, but it is also capable of playing back 4K. Of course, all the technical details about this TV, I'm not going to go over it, but it's a really cool experience that I'm having right here with this TV. Love working with it, great quality. And also there is no TV just like this one currently on the market, which makes Panasonic too early for the current market. Great job, Panasonic. I didn't get paid, nor did Panasonic tell me what to say about this TV. I can say my true and honest opinion about this TV. Would really love to keep this TV, but unfortunately, I have to give it back. Alright, so that's a wrap for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like. Also subscribe to the channel for more. Definitely check out our website. We have a bunch to offer for filmmakers and motion graphics artists. And if you buy something from our website, you help to support the channel. Hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.